Hello and welcome back to another vlog. You guys, I was under the weather and I have been under the weather for about a week and a half. After retreat, I got sick. I think at retreat, we were thinking it was something to do with mold. I don't know, but I have this toxic thing I do when I'm sick where I gaslight myself into thinking that I'm just being lazy. So I was attempting to go about my usual routine even though I was in fact sick. And would you believe that made me sicker? Because it did. So I had like fevers, I had a sore throat. It was not COVID though. So I don't know what it was, but I was sick for a little bit, and then Grace Kelly got sick. She has her little cat cold. We're both doing better, and we're back to vlogging. So today's Friday, September 23rd. I have class this morning at 10:30. We'll have a meeting at 10:30, then class at 11:30 until 12:30. Afterwards, I'm going to be doing some work probably for corporate finance until about 5 p.m. And then we're gonna get on with the rest of the day. But I'm sorry if you can still hear in my voice. I apologize. And I burned my taste buds at the tip of my tongue because I woke up one morning at 2 a.m. decided to have a popsicle. I don't want to talk about it, but yeah, welcome to the vlog. Good to see you. Messing up my painting.
You said messing it up?
Yeah, I think I'm messing it up.
You actually painted it.
I did, you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
I did that. Looks nice. It's beautiful.
I swear you never seen it in your life. Ooh. So won't you say my name, say my name. If you claim you want me, it ain't no lie. You acting kinda shady. You ain't been calling me baby, but you come playing games, playing games.
Good morning, y'all. Listen to this. The way this is the only thing I wanted this morning. I've been craving coffee so much. The sounds so therapeutic. But good morning. It is Tuesday, September 27th, and I'm vlogging today. I'm really excited to be vlogging. I've been low-key, I don't know what it is that I'm dealing with specifically. What am I about to complain about? I don't know. But I think that 3L in general has been doing what everybody said it was going to do. I think that I personally didn't believe I would have the senioritis in the 3L LOL attitude as much as I do. And it's getting to the point where it's a little scary. The other day, I was in class, right? And the parking situation here at Duke is so crazy right now. Like, you have to park up to the 7th floor. It's insane. But I parked in the little lot where you have to pay for parking. It's like $2.15 per hour. It's crazy amounts of money. But I parked there for my class. And at the hour mark, right? Because I get this reminder on my phone. At the hour mark, my class still had like 25 minutes to go. I look at my phone, there's a notification saying that my parking is running out. Then I look at my class and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to put any more money in this meter, so let me just go ahead and go home. So I pack up my things and left class, like, and I had no regrets about it, and did. And I just think that's just so crazy and a little scary how little I feel like I care about classes or in school just in general. Like I've already said, I'm in my homebody era. I just want to stay home. I'm in my quiet it girl era. Last year, my 2L year was my loud it girl era. And I just feel like school right now is just not it. It's just not giving. I've never been in a position before where I have everything that I came here to accomplish already. And then I have one more year of what just feels kind of like extra stuff. to be honest. I also think there's a little bit of incongruence between the type of student that I usually am, that law school requires me to be or has required me to be thus far, and what I am right now. Because a lot of my classes, to be honest, I can just show up. Like corporate finance, I'm reading for the class, or I was reading for the class. I'm not going to read for the class as much anymore, or at all anymore, because that doesn't work for me. I need to be able to show up to class and just pay attention and take notes, and that's that. And that's just it for a lot of my classes. Mergers and acquisitions that we're about to go through right now, honestly, it's just like a lot of my classes are so hands-off, like so much more hands-off than they've ever been during my time in law school. So it just kind of feels like I'm just, everything has been feeling like a waste of my time. Like a waste of my time. Like, what are we doing? Like, why are you putting so much readings? Like, I'm not doing all of this. Like, it's kind of insane. And then I get upset with myself because I'm like, you should be doing all the readings, but I don't need to anymore, which is insane to think about. So I've been kind of dealing with that. I was also dealing with, I thought, a little bit of depression. I thought I was a little depressed for a little bit there over the weekends, because I just want to stay home most of the time. I'm not making plans like I used to. I think, what is it? Some of the new, like, one else, or like, they don't see me on campus. I'm like, listen, if you want to see me, you got to text me. If you want to see me, you got to text me. I was last year's diamond. I'm not this year's diamond. I don't want to be. Like, I don't know. I think it's just, there's a little bit of a change in like my attitude in terms of school and being present on campus, and like just readings. It's giving 3L. It's giving 3L. But, you know, I'm feeling a lot better. I have my coffee. I got a large. Why did I get a large? It's $1.69, dude. Why don't people go to Starbucks or McDonald's more for coffee? But I'm about to go to mergers and acquisitions. I'm early as fuck for no reason whatsoever. And it is 70, or supposed to be like low 50s, 70s today. I'm so excited. You would think it was like 40 degrees by the way I'm dressed, but I love cold weather. That seasonal depression is gonna hit though, but I love cold weather. I am cracking up at my outfit choice. It's literally so hot. It is so hot. Got the boots on though.
So, without further ado, let's give this wild tale a go.
I really hope there is free lunch today on campus, or else I'm going to be cranky. Am I responsible for packing my own lunch? Yes. Did I cook? No. But I'm still going to be cranky if there's no free lunch. Here's the fit for today. I need to stop showing you guys in this bird angle view. But here you go. Yes? Okay. You're welcome. It's that 3-hour life. She's talking about, I didn't bring a charger. Let me go home. Never. Give it a couple seconds to load. You know, go ahead and turn it back on. Turn it back on. Tap a little bit. Tap a little bit.
Look at that. It's not turning on.
People are leaving. This is crazy. Listen, if I can't leave, you can't leave. So sit down and settle in. We are learning corporate finance. All right, and then she could see us.
Back right. We're back middle.
As though investors are at least somewhat risk averse, which is to say they dislike risk. Does that mean that investors are unwilling to take on any risk? Absolutely not.
Wait, are you an assistant?
Hello, it is Friday, so happy Friday. It is so rainy today, you guys. There's supposed to be a storm, but I'm pretty sure that this happened the first time I moved here, the first couple months, where they said there was gonna be like a storm, and I went to the store and like bought some stuff, and it never happened. But today's Friday, and it's raining. So here's the inspo. I'm pretty sure you guys have already seen this picture before. If you keep up with like trends for black women braids, because we've really been doing it recently. But here's another photo. I got the hair from Amazon this time. I don't know how that's gonna work because a lot of these girls are getting their hair done in Nigeria. That's why it looks good and it's a lot cheaper, and the hair is from there. I could have contacted my sister in Cameroon because we're like kind of neighbors, but I don't have the time to wait for the hair to get here, so we're just gonna do it now. And I'm pretty sure this thing is falling. Hold on. But here is what the hair looks like fresh off the packaging. I got like a blend or a mix ombre of like 27 because this is an ombre of 27, and then I have one that's brown. So I'm very excited to be getting it done. Hopefully the African aunties can do this for me. I would really appreciate it if they could, but that's what we're doing today. We are taking my braids down. I'm doing a little TikTok about this too. We'll see if I end up posting it, and then I'm gonna put probably Game of Thrones. I also wanted to say, as of this morning, I was supposed to go to Dallas to be with my boyfriend on Wednesday. But this morning we both woke up at a very criminal early time and texted each other at the same time, and a bitch done moved her flight to Monday. So Monday we are out of here. We are out of here, and then the week after that is fall break, but I won't be able to see him fall break because he's gonna start work. So I'm just really excited to be able to get like a week instead of, you know, because my original flight was Wednesday, and then I was like, okay, I can come early, but paying $100 more to come on Tuesday didn't make any sense to me. But then it was the same price for Monday, and I really just want to see my man. So I'm just so excited. It's made this weekend so much more fun to me. Like I'm over the moon.
Y'all, tell me why I just got to this hair braiding appointment, okay? And there is not a single sign of life in this building. Not a single sign of life. No one's home. Lights are off. Phone straight to voicemail. Thank God I have like another number for the lady that owns this place, I think. I called her and I'm like, hey, my appointment's at 9 a.m. She's like, okay. I'm like, no one's here. There's no one here to braid my hair, my little poofs. Please come through. So my appointment was at 9. It's currently 9:26. I still have not received a call back. She said, hold on, let me call my assistant. I don't think she knows what's going on. So fingers crossed. I really need to get my hair done. I need to get my hair done today.
Good morning, y'all. It's Monday. I'm gonna show you guys the hair finished product, whatever, in a minute or a couple hours. But I'm currently trying to get my money back from these people. I don't want to say these people because they're very sweet people, and they're being kind of understanding, even though she did say she's gonna call me back yesterday, but still has not. But essentially, after I finished doing my hair, I came back and they started unraveling, probably because the hair is very like silky, and the way that it just feels, which is fine. But when I called her last night, I called the owner of the salon. She said that the lady who was doing my hair knew that my hair was unraveling, and instead of telling me, because look, there is a beauty supply store a couple of doors down from the hair salon, so I could have just gone in there, gotten some bands, and then we could have just used that and kept it pushing. But she didn't let me know, and she just like called the owner to let her know, and the owner was just like, oh, just do it anyway. So I came home 9 p.m.
my hair is completely unraveling. Like the whole entire thing's unraveling. So I had to like rebraid it myself and then put the rubber bands, because thank God I had some in my house and I had some of the color around the color. So I put that in. But then I called them and I was like, listen, I just spent like 2 hours doing this myself. So I want my money back. Before I call my bank. Here's the thing, I don't argue about transactions. I will let you know that I want it back. If I don't get it back first time, I'm calling Bank of America. I'm not arguing with you on the phone. I'm not doing that. Bank of America is gonna hear from me, and they always go to bat for me. Anyway, that is the drama, that is the tea. I literally just woke up, and I think it's really funny because every time I get my hair done, I just like go viral on TikTok for it because something always happens when I get my hair done. But today, like I said, is Monday. I'm about to start packing. I get to see my man today. Giggle. I've been giggling for the last 2 days about this. I'm so excited. No single thought about school. Not one single thought. I just am so happy to be able to go and see my boyfriend and hug him. And if you guys have seen the little memes on TikTok where it's like, when my boyfriend's here, I don't like think, I get to not think. Honestly, I don't want to put the feminism movement back by like thousands and thousands of years, but that is me. That is truly me. Like, he's truly a problem solver, and I love that. I love that if I have any problems, he's probably already thought of a way to fix it, and he's probably already fixing it. And I love that. I feel just so relaxed. I saw like a take about it, and it says that as a woman, you spend a lot of your time trying to be like hyper aware both of like your environment and just of things all the time. So when you find somebody that you just drop all of that for, it's so relaxing, it's so freeing, and I'm so excited to have no thoughts. I'm so excited. I'm obsessed with him, but don't tell him that. I did laundry last night and it finished drying while I was asleep, so I just need to actually pack my things for this trip since I'm not going for a week. So I need to start doing that. That's what I'm gonna do right now. Outfits together because I don't want to just put random stuff in my suitcase. I'm playing Southwest. Did you guys know Southwest gives you the first 2 bags for free? Because I didn't know that. But we'll put the outfits together. I'm gonna go and get my toes done. Gym, then toes, and then we're gonna just get it all together. Just get it all together. Good morning. Look at that view. I'm so jealous. Your lighting is crazy. Not everything about this apartment making me feel poor. It's like, wow. Wow. It's crisp. It's crisp. I have not said anything all morning, so good morning. It is Tuesday. Woke up this morning, we went to the gym, cooked breakfast, went to the store to get groceries, cooked breakfast, and now we're here. We're about to take the train to go to the state fair. I'm so excited. I looked on TikTok because I don't use Google anymore, and there's so many fun things to do and eat at the fair. I'm just like so lit. But this is what we're wearing. You guys remember this dress from New York? Now that I'm wearing it as a shirt, I realize it was showing a little too much skin when I first wore it as a dress. But this is what we're wearing. This thing as a top, skirt, got my telflar, and my Converse. But it's gonna be a fun day, and honestly, this is how you do 3L. This is how you do 3L. We're being admired like the endless car. Y'all see me in a truck? The cowboy hat. We've been here for like 20 minutes and I already spent all of my tickets on this drink that cost me 15 or 12 tickets or coupons, and I bought $100 more worth of coupons. I am their target audience, but I love it. I don't think I've ever been to the fair, and if I have, it was never like this, so I'm kind of like living out some childhood stuff right now, full on.
There's so much going on. They have funnel cake fries. Funnel cake fries? Wow. I don't like sprinkles. I'm not gonna have the cookie. This is all just like, oh my god. Oh, that's a straw, yeah. I just realized it's a straw. You're good. We're gonna have a heart attack. We're gonna have a heart attack today. Good morning. Just woke up, about to go to CVS to get a hair tie. First of all, we had so much sugar yesterday. I'm pretty sure I have an additional 50 cavities. But I'm about to go to CVS because I forgot all of my hair ties and I have a complaint about my hair. But I had several complaints earlier because the way that they did it, I think it's just the hair itself is super silky. So my bands that I have on there, first of all, they were unraveling. Then I have like little bands on them and for some reason they keep snapping. Then I have to redo the braid and it's just a big hassle, you guys. I miss my short hair a lot. I wish I could just cut it right now and get it over with, but it's just not ready to be cut and I'm a little bit scared that because the hair is so silky, it will continue to unravel if I cut it. But I'm essentially scared of my own hair right now. I don't want to manipulate it too much because I'm just scared every time I manipulate it, it's just going to unravel. And I went on TikTok and actually looked closely at the girls who do have this hair and their hair does unravel. I just never noticed that when I was looking at it for inspo. It's still very pretty though, right? But I just think it's a lot. It's a big hassle. Proof I am actively doing work on this trip. Also, laptop out. But look at this half up, half down claw clip on here. It's starting to grow on me. It really is. We're running errands. I have no idea what's going on because we're buying suits. I'm just happy to be here. And we are back in Durham. Hello. I already missed being in Dallas, especially in like high-rise luxury apartment. I already missed my boyfriend. It was his first day of work today, so I'm waiting for him to call me and give me a little OTD because this is such a big deal. And a year from now, I will be working. Like, I will have a big girl job that I am working. I'll be making a salary. Just crazy. But we are back in Durham. It's October 10th. It is officially the start of fall break. Unfortunately for me, but very well deserved because I did this to myself, it is grind week. I'm sorry that I said that, but it's grind week. If you are new here, every single time we have like a long break like this, I usually use most, if not all of the break to get ahead in my classes. So do things like outlining if I haven't already started, start writing some papers. And this year is not any different, except we'll be playing a little bit of catch up in some classes. The most important things I want to work on are my papers. I don't have a lot of test classes this semester. I have two. One of them corporate finance and the other one mergers and acquisition. I'm not very worried about the mergers and acquisition exam because my boyfriend had it. He said the test was pretty good. I have a nice little outline to work off of and just make it my own. So I'm not too worried about that. I am worried about corporate finance because that has more of a math component, which stresses me out. And I feel like I just get information from that class and it just goes out the other year just immediately. So we will be doing work on that probably a little later this week. The beginning of the week, starting today, is focusing on these 3 papers. So I have a total of about 70 pages to write by December. One paper is in my race and immigration policy class. It is 15 pages. That's what I will be working on today. I have another 20 to 25 page paper due for, what is it called? Use of force in international law that I have not thought about at all. And the worst one is a whopping 30-page paper in my sentencing and punishment class. If you were here last year, you already know I did a 30-page paper in comparative law on the Cameroonian constitution and customary law, and that was supposed to fit and did fit my substantial writing requirement that Duke Law has for all students. I swear, when I looked at the syllabus for this class, the page limit was 20. And I was okay with that, but then all of a sudden it was 30 and I'm not okay with it. I'm still trying to muster up the courage to email my professor in this class and being like, hey, listen, I understand that this is supposed to fit this requirement that we have for all students, but I already did it, so can I just write a 20-page paper, please? But I want to start outlining for that. So this week I want to be done with at least 1 paper, and I'm thinking just get the 15-page over with. It doesn't have to be clean, just a nice little draft, and then for the other papers, start a nice outline. If I can start on them, I would love that. But I don't want to set too much on my to-do list because then it'll get overwhelming. But I have a smoothie. I'm starting a nice little cut for the month of October because I have just been really living my best life eating, y'all. Like, I love it. And maybe this is my period talking, because every time I get my period and I start PMSing and I just like get bloated, I'm always like, damn, I should go on a diet. Trigger warning for small diet talk. But I do honestly think I need to cut just a little bit, especially working on my arms. I don't think they're as toned as, now they look toned. See? This is the problem. This is a problem. Every single time I decide that I want to like work on my body, I will look at myself and be like, girl, you fine as shit. I don't know, what are you trying to work on? You fine as fuck. But I just really want to work on my arms and just get a little bit more toned, whatever that means to you. I have gained a little bit of weight, which I'm okay with. A lot of it has gone to my bum, which is fine. But it's making my back hurt just a little bit. So I just want to work on that. Anyway, I'm gonna go into the leasing office, take my medication, and get to work. I'm gonna be pulling full on like from 9 to whenever for this entire week, and hopefully I get to take like 2 days. No, let me stop right there. I already took the entire last week kind of off, so I'm okay. I should be fine. Give me a full view. You gotta put the camera down and do a me, pull a me, put the camera down. You gotta back up and be like, oh, you look so nice. That's Not the you look really nice, baby. Oh, I'm sorry I can't be there. Oh my goodness, I wish I could see it in person. I'm so excited for you. Big day. Yeah. You do have time. Oh. Oh. It's such a, did your family call you yet?
No, my mom texted me.
Okay.
We talked yesterday.
Okay. This is so exciting. Also, you get paid.
Okay. What?
Also, you're gonna get paid.
I know, right?
Exciting.
Yeah, no, that's the best part.
Y'all see that? I know you guys see it. 12 pages on a 15-page paper. 12 pages worth of draft in one day. Truly, you see it. You see me. Really, honestly, talk to me nicely. Put some respect on my name. I don't think I said what my paper was about. I'm writing about immigration laws, the model minority myth associated with Asian Americans, and its connection to racism, Black racism, and the inferiority attached with the model minority myth in other minorities. And the majority of my analysis is focusing on, or plans to focus on, the basically the fact that I don't believe that assimilation is possible. I don't think it's a thing to fully assimilate, because it's based off of the dominant group, which is white individuals in power, and that line is constantly moving to what it means to fully assimilate to American culture, right? And I think that the model minority is supposed to support this myth that mostly Asian Americans have gotten so good at assimilating, and their work ethics and their culture are so much better, and causes them to be so much more successful here in the United States in comparison, because it's often compared with other minorities, especially Blacks in this country, meaning that, you know, we basically just complain and that racism doesn't really exist anymore because Asian Americans, based on the model minority myth, are able to be so successful. So I just want to argue that assimilation isn't really a thing. It's impossible to assimilate. It's constantly moving because the dominant group is the one setting that standard. And even when you are based or term to have successfully assimilated, according to whatever definition is popular at the time, it just kind of blows back on the minority group that is given that term. And in this case, I kind of focus on a little bit on the effects of the model minority myth on the Asian American community in like mental, financial, things like that. And I just want the later part of my paper to focus on the fact that we shouldn't be focusing on assimilating. But I've gotten the history portion down, the intro, the history portion, speaking about the model minority myth and what it is, its effect on the Asian American community, a little bit of its effect on the Black community and where it kind of stems from and why it's compared so often. And that got me to 12 pages. I'm excited. That was a really good first day. I don't think I'm gonna work on this tomorrow. I'm gonna work on something else, but really good first day. Hello, it is Wednesday. Yesterday was the first day of my period, turns out. No, I could not wake up for the life of me. I tried so hard to wake up at a decent time, but like my eyes would open. It almost felt like sleep paralysis, which is really scary. So I woke up around 1 p.m. and I just had a very light day. I did some brainstorming for my 30-page paper, and for my use of force paper, which is 20 pages. I'll be working today on my 30-page paper. But right now it is currently about to be 8 a.m. I want to go to the gym. I want to take some pre-workout, go to the gym. But today is also the day that we find out for the Texas bar results on my boyfriend. So I don't want to find out when I'm in the gym because the reception is spotty. They said they're going to be sending the emails out by 8 a.m. and I think he's going to open it at 8 a.m. I don't know. I haven't mentioned it because I don't want to stress anybody out, but I'm pretty stressed out. I'm stressed out for him. I'm stressed out for myself, thinking about taking the bar exam. So I just want to be like here when he opens it. So I think I'm gonna get to the gym around 9:15, just to make that happen. Hopefully he opens it in the morning. But also, like, if he doesn't, I understand. Like, it's 9 a.m. or 8 a.m. over there. Who wants to see that early? But you know. But yeah, today after the gym, we're gonna work on the 30-page paper. I have 2 ideas for in terms of sentencing and punishment. I'm either gonna write something that focuses on gangs and how they're sentenced and punished, and or on domestic violence perpetrators and how they're sentenced and punished. And the gist of it is they're not sentenced and punished. The way that they're sentenced and punished is ineffective. He opened it. He passed. Shut up. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I was so nervous. Baby cakes, let's go. You're a lawyer. You're an attorney. Oh my god! Of course, I'm awake because I was waiting for you to wake up so I can see the results. Oh my god. Baby case. That's a big deal. You're a lawyer. Esquire. For real. That's crazy. I'm so sad I'm not with you. Oh my goodness. Tell Alex so he can take you out. Hello, I think it's been a minute, but it is Friday now. It's not Friday. I realized how boring it is to just film me sitting on my bed writing a paper or struggling to write a paper. So I've been kind of skipping some days of that, but here's an update. So I am still 12 pages, some revision on my race and immigration policy class. It's a 15-page paper total, and we're 12 pages in. I did 15 pages of my 30-page paper, which is pretty good. Pretty good. I don't know how clean it is, but also I don't know if it makes sense completely, but you know, it's there. There's writing on there. So it's 15 pages. And then today I'm going to try and do 5 to 10 pages of my 20-page paper for use of force in international law. That's what we're doing. I just got back from taking care of my car. I never know if those people are like scamming me or not with the prices, because I have no clue what's going on with my car. There's nothing wrong with it. I just need to do something for the DMV, the emissions check, and an oil change, and then some other things, something about my brake fluid, and I don't know. I just took care of it. I just paid. But I think right now I'm gonna go to the I'm just gonna go to one of the rooms and just sit down and try and type up this 5 to 10 pages. Tomorrow I think I'm gonna focus the Saturday and Sunday completely on corporate finance and catching up to corporate finance. Thank you. Go get a beautiful.